wrapped around your soul with no control. You can't breathe when you're drowning underwater. There's so much water. Ah, I can't pretend that I have a strong defense. There's darkness for your friend. You get me in the
Okay, guys, we're gonna be getting started here with I'm just gonna be working through a school project with you guys online, just because I think it would be fun for you guys to see how something is made, and I think I'm gonna be able to provide a little bit of a unique perspective because I'm just learning as well. Oh my god, my camera looks terrible. So I'm just learning as well, so I'm gonna be able to you guys are gonna be able to see like a lot of like mistakes, and I think that's very valuable in the way that you don't often get to see those kinds of things with other channels and stuff. They just like kind of walk you through like how to do something, and it just like works like magically. But we're gonna be working through a lot of mistakes and stuff and figuring out how things work kind of as we go. I do have a little bit of practice with this, not a huge amount. I know like a general direction that we're going to be going in, but then other than that, like it's going to be a lot of kind of figuring out how things work and how things should operate kind of as we're going, and that's going to be, I think, pretty valuable in the grand scheme of things, and how you're seeing things kind of work out. And how to get from point A to point B not in a straight line. You know what I mean? So hopefully you guys learn some stuff. Hopefully I learned some stuff, and hopefully we can wind up making a pretty cool web app. I kind of describe what we're going to be doing here. So this is Visual Studio Code. I've already spun up a React app. This is the layout that it winds up using. It does use JavaScript as its like programming language. So if you have JavaScript knowledge, then that's going to be very, very helpful. If you guys don't, I would recommend going to W3 Schools, and you can work through some of those like exercises. They explain how to do stuff really, really well. I use W3 Schools a lot just to look up like, oh, how do I do this in this language? And they're usually pretty good on stuff like that. But what we're going to be building, I'll show you guys, we're going to be working with an API. That's not what I want. We're going to be working through an API. And what that means is we're going to be connecting to somebody else's programming online already. Where is it? Maybe I don't have it saved on... Maybe I've got it saved on my laptop. I've got API public API GitHub or public API. Missed the API. We're already making mistakes. So this is a list of APIs, and basically an API is just somebody else's programming that holds data, and you, using your app, can request information from this and display it on your website, and you can do a whole bunch of kind of cool stuff with that. So I went into the games and comics, and there is a D&D one. If we can star this one. There we go. So this API basically has all of the information for the basic rules of D&D. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using this information to make like a beginner's guide on how to make a character. We're going to be able to save a character, or like not save, create a new character, and explain how to play that character using all of the basic rules. So the basic rules, unfortunately, because D&D has some licensing problems. Well, I shouldn't say problems. Due to licensing rules, we're only allowed to use the basic rules. So, for example, if I go into subclasses, each one only has what's up, dude? How you doing? We're making a web app today. We're going to be working through one of my school projects online. And I'm just explaining that this is an API. When I access, so if I were to access this one, so if I go to DnD5e API.co, DnD5e.5eAPI.co, and then I paste the rest of this in there, I should get, and then this one was a barbarian. This is what it's gonna give me in return. It's gonna give me this. So this is an object. It says there is one subclass for barbarians. The result is the berserker, the name berserker, and the URL. This. It's gonna give you this URL. So if I go to this one, DnD5e.api.co subclasses berserker, this is what it gives me. So basically, with our website, we're gonna be kind of connecting to this API, and then pulling all this information that they already have for us and putting it into our website using some fancy dance coding. But that's going to be a little bit later when we're connecting to the API, maybe in a week or so. But that's kind of the basics of what we're doing here. There's a whole bunch of information, like we can do class levels, what each level can do. Yeah, like if I go to a bard, for example, try. This is going to give me all of the bard spellcasting things. See? It knows 2 cantrips, it knows 4 spells. Stuff like that. So like, yeah, at level 1 it would know all of this, and then level 2 it knows all this, and then level 3 it knows all this. So there's like, you can see like how I'm not gonna have all this information on my website. I'm just going to, when somebody requests that information, I'm gonna say, okay, API, what is this? And then I can display this information as I need it. So I don't have to store all this information in my web app. That's kind of what APIs do. They kind of store information for you so that you can use it as you want. So that's what we're going to be using. We're going to be using the DnD 5e API. This is our website so far. On the left here, we've got all of our file folders and stuff. The page.js is what, if you name something page.js in React, that's going to be whatever is displayed. So all of this is being displayed in a website right now. So if I go to my terminal, which is I think Control-Shift-Backtick, it is, yeah. That's gonna open up my terminal for me. Eventually. Yep, see, there's my terminal. That's where my page is saved on my computer. If I go Node Package Manager, run development, run dev, it's going to open up the website on my own personal web browser. And like every good developer, I got Starbucks today, so. I clicked the localhost 3000. And now it's going to be opening up, it's going to display this page right here. Eventually. See, that's the page. This code, all of this code is just to display this website right here. So we're not gonna need this today. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say see you later to this one. Bye. And we're gonna make our own page. And how we start off is we go export default. Default. No, not class. Export default page. Let's name it like this. Constructor. No. See, I've got GitHub Copilot coding with me, and it's kind of it's guessing at what I want to make. Actually, this might be wrong. Let me look up my other page that I made. Let's just go to week 2, sure. Page.js. Oh, export default function. That's what I'm missing. Function. Export default function page. It's always there. So what this does is this takes a expected. Really? GitHub. Let me look at what else I did. Page.js. Oh, I am missing that. I'm missing the function. Duh. There we go. So this is a very basic page. If I go back to my localhost 3000, HTTP localhost 3000. Oh, I didn't save. There we go. There we go. Page. That's what. This is what. So what's happening is this is like a little bit like HTML, hypertext markup language, and JavaScript and CSS kind of all in one. So what's happening is div and h1 are HTML components. This is a JavaScript. This is the JavaScript language. We're returning whatever's in here. So right now we're just returning the word page. Whoops. We're returning the word page as a header 1. Okay, and that's what we see there. But we're not gonna do it like this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a component. In our app, we're gonna make a new folder called components. And in components, we're gonna make a new file called header.js. And kind of the same thing. We're gonna go export default function header. Man, I love GitHub Copilot sometimes. It just makes it like so much faster when you're trying to do stuff. But here we're not gonna make the header. We're gonna make it we're not gonna make it say header. We're gonna make it say the newbie's guide to a DnD character. Okay? And then from here, because this is a header, we can say import. No, not React from React. We've already imported React. This is a React project, so we've already done all this. We're gonna import header from components/header, and then right here we're gonna put a header like that. And now, newbie's guide to a D&D character. I don't really like how it's not centered. So we're gonna go class name. This is how you style stuff in React, is class name. Let me think. It's probably a flex box. We're gonna go justify center items center. We'll see if that puts it in the center. It does. Bingo. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna blow my nose really quick. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Now, I don't really like... Pardon me? Min H screen? I'm not sure what you mean, Gravewalker. I'm very new to React. I've done like one project in React, and it's not the greatest project, but we're kind of doing a new project, and we're hopefully learning a lot. So, Min H screen, is that like a styling thing? But yeah, let's make it, maybe we can go font bold. Save. There we go. Maybe we want the text to be bigger. Is it text? You want to... What does that do in here in the div? Class name. Min H screen. Ah, there we go. Nice. That's yeah, because the default, where's the styles? Oh, link config post is global CSS. That's in global CSS, right? Yeah, right there, the gradient. Where were we? Were in the header, right? Yeah, bingo. It's looking a little bit better already. Maybe what is the? I can't remember the. Is it text? Maybe it's font. Make it to make it bigger. Or text. No, I gotta look this up. CSS or Tailwind. CSS.com. Yeah. Customization, layout, flexbox, spacing, sizing, font size. Oh, it's text. Okay. Text, XL. Do we go 2XL? 3XL. Let's try 4XL. Nice, okay. And then we're gonna go maybe the margin top. I don't know, 2. There we go. Now it's not like right close to the top of the screen. Cool. We've got something to display on screen. Good for us. Maybe we will make a welcome header or a welcome component. So we'll go new file, welcome.js. Export default function welcome. Return. No, this is gonna be a P. What do we want to say? What do we want to say in our welcome? Welcome to the I don't know what we want to say. We want to say like welcome to the newbie's guide to playing Dungeons and Dragons. Here you will find some helpful information on making your very first D&D character. Let's this set of rules is based on the not wiki fandom. I'm taking it from, I'll show you, DnD5E API.co. Yeah. This is based due to some licensing issues. This is just the basic rules. You're kind of walking a fine line when you're dealing with D&D content, where you can quite easily trip and fall into the licensing issues of making a web app and stuff like that. But this is the API, and it's basically just got a whole bunch of rules, spells, races, yeah, just stuff like that. This set of rules is based on the basic rules for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. If this is your first time here, no. If you are interested in more learning about the game, you can find the basic rules at the official. You can find the basic rules and other content books at the official Dungeons and Dragons website, and we're gonna import link from I think it's next link, and then we're gonna put in a link. Href equaling, what is that? It's 5e.tools, right? 5e.tools. Yeah, this one. .tools. 5e.tools. Yeah. The official Dungeons and Dragons website. I think I'll just link them to D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond. This is my character, by the way, that I'm playing right now. So you guys are gonna get to see him in a bit. Einar Stoneforge, he's a cleric. He's level 7. He's pretty cool. Print F Hello World. League of Legends is different than I remember. Yeah, dude. Here, do you guys want to print Hello World? Hello World. There we go. It'll be right in this part. Right here we're gonna put at the Dungeons and Dragon. We're gonna change this to D&D Beyond website. D&D Beyond website. And right here we're gonna put a link. Thank you so much for following, Gravewalker. We're gonna be doing this kind of whenever I have time. I do stream video games Mondays at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. So for me, it's 11:35 right now. So whatever that is for you. D&D Beyond. We're gonna put a link here. Link. Href equaling. No, not that. D&D Beyond. I just want this. Ducky, what is up, dude? How you doing, my guy? Like this. Delete this. And then we put the link here. There we go. And then we can go that. Beautiful. Also, I got 2 of my friends to play League. Really? Did you really? Do we have a team? Can we play fucking team shit now? Okay, so this is our welcome message. Back in our page, we're going to import welcome from there. And we're just going to put welcome. I like GitHub, like when you're just like doing like basic shit like that, it just like knows like what you're doing, and it's so helpful. I love it. Suck them in. Just played ARAM all night. Ooh, we about 4? Shut them. Okay. What role am I playing? I gotta start practicing. Dude, I played a Leona game, went 3-3-5, lost the game. Played a brand support game, went 6-6-9, did the most damage on my team by 10k, still lost. Unbelievable. I have no idea how to close out games. But if we save this, and we save this, whoops, I'm opening my shit here. Save this and save this. We should get, bingo. There's your hello world right at the top there. Use the extension Codium is better than Get Copilot and also free. Really? Well, fortunately, I'm not paying for Get Copilot right now because I'm a student in a software program right now, so I'm not having to pay for it quite yet. But that's gonna be a good little thing when I'm done school and they fucking take my Get Copilot away. Maybe I should AC and use a board brand, and we can do the K brand. Oh, dude, like, yeah, you do so much damage. Gravewalker, maybe you know this. I don't want it to be like, I want it to be more like this width. Do you know what I mean? I don't want it to take up, maybe it's a percent thing. Spacing, sizing, width, max width. Is it max width? Is it max width or... Oh, you want the goose. You guys want the goose. How can I forget that our little goose friend? Margin? Yeah, it's not my strong suit either, so I'm having to look stuff up a lot. It might be, I think it might be max width. 128 pixels, max width, W32, max W32. Let's try that. Let's go class name max width 32. Oh no, that doesn't work. Let's put this one in a flex box too. Flex, justify, center, items, center. Maybe this will work. Max width 32. Okay, it's doing something crazy now. Max width. Maybe I need to make it like a huge... Oh, I can do a percent. Max W screen medium. Max W... What was it? Max W screen... Let's try medium. Max W screen... Medium. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. We're starting to get somewhere. Maybe large? Maybe large would do it? Oh, I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing with this. This isn't what I want. It's like separating them into like... Okay, let's ask our good friend, one of my favorite stylers, ChatGPT. How do I make this text centered? but not the whole width of the screen. Make the text centered, but not. Oh, maybe I didn't. Did I fix it? Almost. ML10, MR10? Yeah, I guess we could do the margin right and left. Yeah, we could just hard code it with the margin margin left 10, margin left 10, and the margin right 10. Yeah, I guess that can hard code it too. Maybe we want it like 20 and 20 though. Is it bad? Why would it be bad to put it in a flex box? It just does some funky things with it. Margin left 20 and 20. Yeah, that seems okay, right? And then maybe we can go here. We go class name equaling Claude AI is better. I've tested both, and Claude is also free. Yeah. Class name, margin top 3. Why didn't that do anything? Margin top 5. 7. Why isn't this changing anything? I thought it would make a gap there. Microsoft Copilot is the better than ChatGPT. I don't know. I don't find either one of them more or less. Margin bottom. Yeah, I can do the margin bottom here maybe. Class name equaling margin bottom 5. Doesn't change anything. That's very strange. Right? Body. Oh, it's taking that. Is it taking the whole thing as a? It's taking the whole thing as a div. So I wonder if I have to put a div inside a div. Padding maybe? Padding top? No. No, it's taking this whole thing as one div. If I put a div here. And then I go and I cut. cut this out. Put it here. Change this to margin. Maybe we can cut this out. There we go. It was taking both the divs and not separating them. I don't know why. Div, div, div. Yeah. It just had the it had them in separate, like the same div. So it wasn't doing anything. I don't know why, like, to me that doesn't make sense, but I don't know. I'm a newbie. Let's go. What should we make next? We can make our what kind of color do we want for our whole website theme? Background color. I like my other one. I did slate and it looked really chic, but zinc I kind of like. Neutral. Do we like the red, orange, amber, yellow, green? Teal might be a good one. Cyan, sky. A rose. Do we like the red? You guys like the pink? Or rose, maybe? Yeah. Like I can add like I'll show you here. I feel like maybe red. When you scroll down into the next topic, it's like a diff color. What do you mean? Class, background, indigo 500. Yeah. Changing the opacity. Hover. You can use variant modifiers to target media queries like responsive breakpoints, dark mode. Should we do a dark mode and stuff? Dark mode. Using Tailwind CSS to style your site in dark mode. Now that dark mode is a first-class feature of many operating systems, it is becoming more and more common to design a dark version of your website to go along with the default design. To make this as easy as possible, Tailwind uses a dark variant that lets you style your site differently when dark mode is enabled. Light mode, dark mode. Yeah, that's kind of what I want, right? We definitely want a dark mode, light mode. Dark background. Oh, like you say background white and then dark the other color. I see. Okay. By default, this uses the prefers color scheme CSS media feature, but you can also build sites that support toggling dark mode manually using selector strategy. What? Dark mode selector. If you want to support toggling dark mode manually instead of relying on the operating system preference, use the selector strategy instead of the media strategy. The selector strategy replaced the class strategy in Tailwind CSS. Dark mode not enabled, dark mode enabled. Is this not like the... If you set a prefix in your Tailwind config, be sure to add to the dark class. For example, if you have a prefix TW, you will need to use the TW dark class to enable dark mode. Data mode equals dark. Some frameworks like NativeScript have their own approach to enabling dark mode and add a different class name when dark mode is active. No, we're gonna do probably this one. I don't know, we'll figure that one out after. Let's just pick a color for now. What does this do? Components? Oh. It would be hard to manage the switching between dark and light mode. Yeah, we're gonna worry about that one later. Colors. Here's all the colors that they have programmed. I think we just go with red. Like this will be the color of our background, maybe 100, and then we can go 950. So we can go global CSS, bingo. Background linear gradient to bottom transparent RGB. No, I don't want it linear gradient. Oh, Peachy Chingu, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay. So let's go maybe color RGB variant foreground RGB. That's this one, that's the dark, right?
Now it's just like, man, you gotta have that time where you just like disconnect from this.
Yeah, that's that color right there.
Just the race. Like,
Where's that? No, that's for dark mode. So they've got the dark mode there. So this is how we would do the dark mode, light mode shit. Right? I don't know, should we just continue on with the coding of the website? Okay. So I think now our website kind of has the information. I kind of want these ones to be, because I don't like that you can't like tell that they're like clickable. So maybe we can go like this. Class name, background red 500. Oh, thank you so much, Peachy, for just hanging out in here. This is crazy. I never get this many people watching, so maybe we got to do this more often. Class name. Equaling background red 500. There we go. And then we could go hover background red 300. And then here we can go hover background red 300. There we go. Now they look clickable. But we also are going to go You guys want the red too? But then you want to change the text to red too? But then you're not going to be able to see it. Rounded medium. Rounded medium. Padding 2. Padding 2. Way too much. 1. 1. Even that's too much, I think. What do you guys think? Changing the background kind of looks yucky. You don't like the... I'm trying to emulate it being a button. You know what I mean? Or maybe we don't... maybe we don't go with red. Maybe we go, like... I've always liked the slate color. I've always really liked slate. It looks really... It's like a bluey... kind of it's not so hard on the eyes. See, like a blue gray. Does that look better? Okay, so that link works. That link works. Text blue 500, text blue 100. You just want to change it to the text color. We could try that. Text blue 500. Oh my god. Hover text blue 100. Copy. Actually, let's save it. Which one do we like more? Wait, I don't like that it almost disappears. So maybe we go 700 and make this one 400. We like that instead of this? We like that instead of this? Okay. Let's go like that. Oh my god, stop it. There we go. I've never had so much hover cursor pointer too. Can I put it here, or do I have to do another hover? Hover cursor pointer. There we go. Hover cursor pointer. There. what did I... This is not right. 700. 400. Right? 700, 400, yeah. There we go. You want to hover underline too? Holy smokes. We can do that. Underline. Hover. Underline. Save. Did I just close this? Fuck. Yeah, that looks very clickable now. That looks very clickable now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's take a look at the API now. We're gonna try to fetch some information from it. We can go like this. What kind of rules? I guess I need to figure out what is being returned. Rule index, maybe? Rule index. Rule index section? What does this do? Rule section index. Or maybe there's, yeah, rules. Rule sections index. What does this return to me? This is going to give me time in situations where keeping track of the passage of time is important. The GM determines the time the task requires. The GM might use a different time scale depending on the context of the situation at hand. In a dungeon environment, the adventurer's movement happens on a scale of minutes. It takes them about a minute to creep down a long hallway, another minute to check for traps in the door at the end of the hallway, and a good 10 minutes to search the chamber beyond for anything interesting or valuable. In a city or wilderness, scale of hours is more often appropriate. Adventurers eager to reach the blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm just trying to see exactly what it's gonna give me when I say give me the ability check, you know? Because I'm trying to figure out what would be helpful in this. Maybe we make a rules component. Let's make a rules component. So we've got our welcome and our header. Maybe we make a new component called rules. Export default function rules. No, that's not what I want to return. Thanks though. Return right now. Hello world. P. What's up? Just for now. There we go. That's what's gonna return for right now. On a new window. New window. Web development. Fetching data. Slides, or no, fetching data, this one. Understand the protocol. Get, post, put, delete, head, patch. Yeah. Asynchronous programming. Function do something, callback. Console.log do something, callback. Asynchronous programming is a design pattern which ensures the non-blocking code execution. Unlike traditional synchronous programming where code is executed sequentially from top to bottom, asynchronous programming allows a unit of work to run separately from the main application thread. When the work is complete, it notifies the main thread about its completion or failure, allowing other operations to continue in the meantime. In JavaScript, asynchronous programming is commonly used for actions that are time-consuming and thus would block further execution of code, such as network requests, reading files, or interacting with databases. Without asynchronous programming, these actions would block the main thread, causing the application to freeze until the action is complete. Okay, so let's say let's say that this is all the rules that we want. So if I do this rule section, does this return anything to me? Copy. Oh, it does. It does. It does return something to me. Okay, what if we make... Would it be better to have buttons? Or like a scroll menu? Let me think. It might be better to have, because there's a lot. There's 33. There's 33 of these, so maybe we can go like, the following is a list of, some of the rules that you may find useful to know in your upcoming campaigns. So this is going to return me a list. I should be able to map through the list and get this, right? So if I go... Let me look at my previous assignments here. This was week 7. Yeah, I need a use state to store for sure. So I guess we can start with that, right? We can start with the we're gonna use the client. Import use state. Use state from React. And then we're gonna need Yeah, we're gonna need basically this function to grab the list. We're gonna need basically that. So const rules. Whoops. D&D rules. Let's go basic rules. List equals async function. Fetch let me think here. If I'm going to yeah, let's just go const response. Await fetch API rule. No. The API rules is going to be this. Right here. Right? Let's go console log data. Await response.json. Right? And then we can map, we should be able to map through that. I just want to see this though. So let's go import the rules from, and then we're gonna go like this. Rules. Rules. Okay. Where's our website? Cannot read properties of undefined reading call. Why, I'm not doing anything with it yet. Let me see. That should just be fetching it, correct? Or do I need the use state to... Maybe I need the use state. Maybe if I go like this, const rules, set rules, use state, D&D basic rule set. Can I go like this? And then we go div. Let's not console log it. We can go like this. Sheesh, maybe this is it right here. Is this the... Yeah, okay, yeah. It is a name. This is the following is a list of some of the rules you may find in your campaign under list rules.map. What is it complaining about? Rules.map is not a function. What do you mean it's not a function? I believe you might get error. You need a use effect to make sure it only fetches once. Yeah. Do I need to return? Return data. Do I need the dot results on there? I don't think I do. Maybe I say dot names? Return data dot... Maybe it is results. Data dot results. Rules.map is not a function. Let me see the API again. Let me see the API again here. Let's go. Oh, maybe I'm not using the index properly. Like this is supposed to be the index, right? Where's my fucking... There it is. Rules section. Slash... Or rules. I kind of want to be able to loop through this though and pull all of the rules out. Adventuring, appendix, combat, equipment, spellcasting, using abilities, using ability scores. Try. Rules. We don't have anything to set the rules yet. DnD basic rules set or rules list. Data dot results. Count 33 results. Set rules. Maybe I'm not doing this right. Maybe I'm not doing this right. Let's go console.log. Yeah, data. This. Right? Unreachable code detected? Why? It's already returned something? There we go. I just want to see if this will load and what it's returning. Console. Oh, okay. Holy shit, this is a ton of stuff. So it is returning all these objects. Now I just need a way to map through this. I might get banned, yeah, I might get banned. There's only 3 fetches. 1, 2, 3, 4 fetches. That's not too bad. Let me see here. Now we just need a way to map through it, right? Maybe I make it a const load. Load basic rules. Async. No, I don't want to fetch anymore. I don't want to fetch the data anymore. I want to map through it. Equals an async function that returns, whoops. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to... This is always the tricky thing with working with a new API is you never quite know how maybe I'm not doing this quite. I'm gonna rename this fetch DnD basic rules list, and this is gonna be fetch yeah, maybe we can do, yeah, we can go like this, P rules. But we haven't set it to the rules yet. That's what we haven't done yet. We need, if we go like this, there's nothing, oh no, we did set it. We set it to this, right? So let's get rid of this for now. What happens if we do this? Oh god. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We need a use effect. Whoopsies, sorry. Okay. Use effect. Concept set rules. That's not quite what we want. We want use effect. How do I use a use effect again? We go like. Let's go like this. We go. Let's try going like. We'll go like this. We'll go. Use effect is an empty array. Or use state is an empty array. And then we can go use effect. Use effect. Use effect, fetch. Fetch DnD basic rules list. I don't want this. I just want it like this, and then do that on the first render, right? Right? I've got something fucking weird going on here. Right here. No. Use effect, fetch list. Yeah. Use effect, fetch the best D&D rules list. Do it like this. Let me just let me make sure I got all my brackets. Bracket. This is a bracket. This is a bracket. I'm missing a bracket here somewhere. Right? Just this one? Like that? There, that's what was confusing me. There we go. Okay. Should we try this now? That was spooky. That was spooky. That was very spooky. To see it like fetching like every, I don't know, however fast the computer was running. Okay, so it's not coming up yet. Because we don't... Why? In your function change return statement to set rules data. In this function line 9, return set rules data. I guess return set rules data. Set rules data dot results. I thought I did need a return here. I thought I did need a return. One error. What's the error? Set rules data. Set rules is not defined. Yes, because set rules is inside the rules function, right? Leslie Jade, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm sorry, I missed you. This hurts my brain, but D&D go burr. Like, it's hurting my brain here, man. Let's go. We're just gonna return the data.results. This should have this list now, right? The list should be right here. And it's gonna fetch it once. On load. Maybe here we need to set rules like this instead. Dude, we are all learning at the same time, so we are all learning at the same time. Nope. Didn't do fuck all. Okay. Set rules, fetch data, D&D basic rules list. Thank you so much for following, Leslie. I appreciate it. We're gonna be doing this like kind of when I've got free time. I usually do play Skyrim at 8 a.m. on Monday, or not 8 a.m. 7 p.m. I didn't even get the time, like the number right. 7 p.m. Mondays. So if you're into like Skyrim, I've got a 1600 mod list for Skyrim, so it looks pretty cool. We're going to be starting a new playthrough on Monday. Do I do D&D live? I used to, but that group kind of fell apart. But now I do play in person. You can't use set rules and async method together. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. How do I get this fucking list of rules? How do I get this set of rules? Results should be this. Whoops. Results should be this. Right? I need a load function. I need a load function to load this. Load. Const load rules or DnD basic rules list. Yes. There we go. Return rules. Right? And then we can set the rules to... It would be much easier if you take the async method in your main method. Like this. Whoops. If I do it like this. Is that what you're saying? But this one, you want to do all of this inside this. Right? And then can I go set rules to... No, because this is the name, the same thing, right? So it's gonna DnD rules. DnD rules is equal to DnD console.log. DnD rules. Return DnD rules. Set rules for DnD rules. Or load. There we go. Right? Do I even need this function now? Maybe I don't need this function. Yeah. We can just go like this. Fetch DnD basic rules list. Let's try this. Oh, I thought I thought this was the thing, and I was like, we did it! We didn't do it. Okay. Let's see what's going on in here. Console. Uncaught in promise. Reference set rules is not defined at fetch DnD basic rules. What does that mean? Do I need to try catch, maybe? Try... Try this. Try this. Catch. Error. Console error. Why is it complaining about this? Pink. Yellow. Am I missing one somewhere? Yes. Okay, so here's what you were doing wrong. You were using use state and async method in one use effect. Can I not do that? Set rules. So so I can't use this in here and this at the same time. So I need this. So I need that load function to go const load DnD basic rules, async function await set rules to rules. Like that. Right? And then I can go like this. Or I go like this. I go Your use effect, I'll only use async method, not the use state. So get rid of this. Whoops. Get rid of this. Try this. Catch. Error. Console or error in fetching data. Like that. Right? Don't need this. Async method, change line 16 to set rule. Set rules. Yes? Objects are not valid as a React child. Found object with keys. Oh. I can't just pass this thing objects. This. I can't just do this. Because this is a list of objects. How do I turn it into an array? I go like basic rules const basic rules list is equal rules dot map this. Can I go like this now? Basic rules list. Can you see what I'm trying to fetch? I'm trying to fetch this. Because I want to eventually just have a pull down, like a menu. Like a pull down menu. here a pull down menu of all of these names of the rules, right? So like I could have a thing like a pull down menu saying diseases, and then that would pull up, that would fetch another API of the, like if I set the, so I'm trying to get this so that I can get a list of things to pull. I'm trying to get a list of all the things. Try to get a list of all these so that you know, do you see what I'm trying to, like I'm trying to make a little pull down menu, so like on here, oh. So like there would be like a little menu here, you'd be able to like click it, scroll down, and when that gets set, we would do another API call for the rules, and then the rules for that section would display. Does that make sense? So here's the list of the like rules that I want to be able to like move down. You know what I mean? Rules sections, and then there should be rules sections index. Yeah, it's the rule sections index that I'm trying to pull from, because I don't really care about this stuff. Right? I don't really care about this stuff. I care more about this stuff. If that makes sense. So let's go, in here, change it to null. Cannot read properties of null. Okay, so that's reading null. It didn't set it. Use effect, try fetching the basic data on the first load. Yeah, that's okay there. Set rules. The data.results. That should be setting the rules here, right? Can I console.log rules? Let's just go, I just want to test. This can be test for now. Let's get rid of this. Bingo. See you later. Test. Inspect. Console. Array 33. Fifteen, 17. So this is the, so I am getting the data here. right? Use effect try, fetch DnD basic rules list. And then can I go set... For some reason, this isn't setting the rules to the data. Right? This one's not working. Because if we've got the null and null. It's not able to store all the JSON array into one array. All right, I have to lurk for a while because of work. Thank you so much, Leslie. Thank you for coming by. And if you guys like this kind of stuff, then be sure to check out the other streams. I've got a Discord and some social media down below where you guys can see when I go live and stuff, because I always post like 5-10 minutes before I go live. Rules, set rules, use state null. I change this to, it's gonna be an array, right? It's going to be an array. Yeah. How did I do this before? This is how I did it before. I had the meals and set meals. I had the use effect. Every time the ingredient changes, do this. Load meal ideas ingredient. Where's load? Load meal ideas, await fetch meals. If the URL exists, set meals to the URL. Else set error no meal ideas found, set meals. The empty array. Set rule to the, oh, now you're onto something here. I think you're onto something. Set rules to the rules. Let's try that. You're onto something here, I think. Still an empty array. Still an empty array. Let's ask this. Maybe this can, maybe try to get just one value. Let's ask this guy real quick. One of my favorite co-workers. I'm trying to set the rules to the array that I have fetched. Use effect const, fetch DnD. It seems like you're trying to fetch data from the DnD 5e API and set it to the state variable rules using React's useState and useEffect hooks. However, there are some issues with how you're updating the state. That's what yes, we know that. Rules, const, rule set rules, use state, empty array. Const fetch basic rules is an async function. Try fetching the data, blah, 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 set rules to the data results. Can I do that? For the listed rule name. Move the fetch DnD basic rules of this function inside the useEffect hook to ensure it runs only after the component mounts. Removed unnecessary spread operator while setting the state of rules. Used data.results directly to set the state of rules. Added rendering the fetch. Should we try this? Should we try this? If this works, I'm gonna be mad. There it is. Fuck, man. Okay, let's see this. We're gonna ask our favorite coworker. Explain what all this means in a little more detail. So, I don't know. I don't really understand why ours didn't work. This declares a functional component named rules. Inside the component function, you're initializing a state variable rules using the useState hook. Rules will hold fetch data from the API, and set rules is a function to update the state. Yes. The useEffect hook is used to perform side effects and function components. In this case, it's fetching data from the DnD 5e API when the component mounts. Inside the useEffect hook, an asynchronous function, DnD basic rules list, is defined to fetch data from the API. Upon successful fetch, the fetch data's results are stored in the rules. State using set rules. This part returns JSX markup to render the on the screen. It includes a paragraph element and a list where each item represents a rule fetched from the API. The API function is used to iterate over the rules array, and the name property for each rule is displayed as a list item. So in summary, this component fetches data from the DnD 5e API when it mounts. Okay. This imports necessary modules from React, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we get that. State initialization, yes, it's an empty array. This part, fetching data effect. I didn't realize you could put the fetch data inside the use effect.
And now it's just like, man, you gotta have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race. Like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know? But you have to step away from it.
I want to try something. I want to try something really quick. I want to try... like, cutting this. And see if this works still. Dude, I feel like that's what we almost... I feel like that's what we had. Is it not? Man. Where did we go? Where were we different? Where were we different? That's what I don't get. Is where were we different and why does this one work and this one doesn't? Right? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, maybe we didn't have it in a try. We didn't have it in a try catch. Yeah, maybe we didn't have it in a try catch. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Because I feel like that's what was bugging me, is I felt like we were so close. But it just wasn't going, but holy smokes. Okay. Like, let's go back and look at... So we had, Yep. Yeah, we just didn't have it in a try catch. We had the use effect in a try catch. Maybe that's where we went wrong. I'm gonna have to ask my my instructor about that, because I don't really understand why, if it's trying to do this, catch the error, how is that different than putting this in a try catch? Because that's literally the only difference I can see. That's literally the only difference I can see. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with that one. But okay. We've got we've got all of our rules options now, right? Now, I feel like we had it figured out. It was something silly like the try capture's in the wrong place. But I don't know. Can you guys give me 2 minutes? I'm going to grab another coffee because I've got a class in about an hour online, and so we'll be ending in about 45 minutes. All right, so I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to grab a coffee really quick. Little baby Pokemon with slavery and guns, which, like, now that we're thinking about it, like, the original Pokemon low-key has slavery. It's just kind of packaged in a cutesy way, if you want to think about it. Like, what is different about this one compared to the original Pokemon, other than they can work for you? Like, you're still making them fucking battle to the death. Am I totally wrong here?
Sorry, your fiance was talking to me.
This quest wouldn't be that bad if you could, like, reliably find tiles. You know? Oh, there's another pile over there. And right here. See, I just gotta complain about it, I think. Every time I've complained about not being able to find the quest thing tonight, it's just like popped up for me. That's streamer luck right there. Oh, stop running. If you could not get caught killing people, you would make a lot of money as an assassin in this game. However, there's no way I'm not. Should I make every redemption just like how much sauce I gotta eat?
Yeah, let's a little pack.
Should you even play games anymore? I think you should just...
I think I should just sit here fucking eating sauces?
I think that's the stream, man. I think we found your niche.
No,
Like, gravy's not that
this
bad.
is not what I wanted my niche to be!
We found your niche, man.
Make a wish. I wish I didn't have to eat lemons to get views. To beat this. What am I picking to beat this? 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 I'm picking a couple catapults. 3 catapults. my god. Those things are fucking crazy, bro. With the cheerleaders? Holy shit. That was incredible, man. That was crazy. Those things went off, bro. I thought my catapults would be able to fucking kill the, I thought my catapults would be able to kill the cheerleaders real quick, and then those watches or whatever they're called were gonna not be it, you know? I was hoping the horses could kill the. Okay, let's get back into this thing. Whoop, that's the wrong screen. There we go. Okay, so we've got our list. Bingo. What we want to do now is turn this into a like a scroll down menu. I can't remember how to do the scroll down. Like, how do I make a scroll down menu in HTML? It's label. Let's see what my my good coworker here says. Scroll down menu. No. No. It's like a. Where's W3 schools? Not Java. We don't want Java. We want HTML. List tables. Forms, label select. Yeah. That's what I want. So let's change this. We're gonna change this to a label. Label. This is also a label. We're gonna change this one to a select. Oh yeah. Basic rules. Select. Select. And then this one's going to be the option. Option value equals how do I make it the rule? Value equals rule. Right? Like that? There we go. We don't need this. Oh, that's what we fucking want right there. Bingo. Get rid of this. Get rid of this one. This one. Um, no, dude. This is what we want. Option, value, rule name. Yeah, right that. Yeah, like that. There we go. We're good. Bingo! That's perfect. We're gonna get rid of the test. I think that's pretty good now, right? Should we try centering this? Div, class name equals, if it works, don't fuck with it, right? Class name equals, justify center. Does that work? Nope. Do I have to have it in a flex box to use justify center? Or do I have to use it in the, I bet I have to use it in this. Whoops. I don't want two of these. Class name equals justify. Center. Does that work? There's no way I have to have this in its own little div, right? Or what if I go like this? Whoopsies, what did I do there? Justify center. I know. I feel like CSS is just like so much like you just try different things until it works. Let's try putting in its own little div, I guess. Class name is equal to flex justify center items center. What the fuck? No. What if I have this in here? That's not what I want. Or if I go flex column. There we go. There we go. Basic rules. Let's go over to the rules tab. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go Basic rules. Class name. Equals. Font. Bold. Save. No? What? I can't believe that's not it, dude. Welcome. What did I do for this one? Oh, let's get rid of the hello world. We don't need that in there. Page, header. Font bold. Where's my last name, basic rules. Font bold. Save. I don't understand that at all, my guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. And should be cap. Oh my god! Gravewalker, you're the man. You're the man. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You're totally right. You're totally right. Fuck yeah, dude. See, that's the thing that I love about doing this kind of things is fuck. Thank God you guys are here because you catch little things like that. Because like I would have been like going back and forth being like, what the fuck? I don't get it. Let's go. Can we go items? If we need to go class name equals items center. No? What if we go flex? Justify. I want this moved over. Let's ask our coworker. Coworker's a little slow today. Oh fuck. I want to go like this. These items are not centered. To center the items that you're using a flex and just center classes. Horizontally center the content. However, if not, you might need to ensure. What if it's flex column? It might be flex column. Flex column. No. Items H full. The parent containers of this div also allow centering. If this div is nested within other elements that restrict width or height, it might not be centered properly. So the only other parent... Yeah, items center. Or is it item center? No, it's items center. That should center all these things, right? It should be, right? That makes no sense to me. Unless on here. What's item center? This shouldn't be affecting anything, right? Hmm. Is there anything overriding the centering here? Look at the page component and its parent components. No, there's no parent component to the page. Ensure that they don't have any styles that interfere with the centering of the rules page. Specificity of styles. Reset default styles. Sometimes default styles or CSS resets might affect the layout. Maybe we go to... Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Rules. I don't like the name rules. I'm gonna name it rules list. This is gonna be rules list. And this is gonna be rules list. And center.
You claim this love that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have and take us to the edge and back. Holding on
I don't know why this is overriding. I'm not 100% sure. But we are getting pretty close to my class time. Maybe we pack this up and... Yeah, we're not going to stress about the design totally quite yet. But we did... Okay, so we were able to successfully get kind of the start of this done, where we are pulling from an API to see all of the different rules. Next, I want to, based on this selection, we're going to pass this selection to a different component, and that component is going to display the rules for like this. So in our API, so if they click on ability checks, I want the description here. So like if we do ability checks, it's gonna give me this description. That's what I want. Yeah, simple data.description. So we're gonna pass the selection to a different component, and then that's just gonna display the description. It's gonna be really, it should be really simple, but who knows? And then from there we can add some more functionality. So then, like, we're gonna have like a basic rule section just to learn, and then I do want to add like a little nav bar up here at some point. A nav bar up here. A little nav bar, and then we're gonna like say like this is the home page. Like this is just gonna be the home page where like you're kind of learning about D&D. And then I want to add another page, at least one more page where it can go through creating a character. And then if we get far enough and we have enough time, then we're going to add another section where people can log in using either like Facebook or well, I'll probably just pick one, like probably like Gmail. They can log in using their Gmail, and then they can create and save characters based on. But first, we play all for one. Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's kind of the roadmap. Is this is going to be like the basic rules and how to play, and then there's going to be like a little bit more like a button for like more character related stuff that's going to display, and those could just be different pages, and then the and then hopefully that like the assignment that I have is like we've pretty much done the assignment. We're done the assignment. If I were to like just like it's not the greatest. I mean, we are done. I'm actually gonna go to his website and just like bookmark it. Web Dev 2. Done. So like our project project details. We're done basically. Cuz a starter website would be something interactive. That's this. Well, I guess we're not even done the interactive part yet. It's got to display something. So, but we're kind of working in a weird way where we've fetched data from an external API and displayed it. We're done that. So we're kind of, and then the database and authentication would be advanced. This, I've got no fucking clue what he's talking about when he talks about this. So we're gonna the furthest we're gonna get is gonna be advanced, where we're authenticating users and storing them in a database, and then they can store characters and stuff so that they display when they log back in. But yeah, that's our newbie's guide to a D&D character. I don't think it's gonna be tomorrow that we're gonna work on this again. It might be Saturday, depending on if my sister needs help moving or not. How much time do I have? I've got 3 or 4 weeks now to complete this. Got 3 or 4 weeks now to complete it. But so like next up, we're just gonna display the description whenever this is picked. Easy peasy. And then we're like, I could, once that's done, I could hand that in and be like, that's how you play. Like that's the extent of what we're doing. But yeah, so probably maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday, but definitely Monday we'll be working on this, and then Monday night I'll be streaming some games, probably Skyrim, because I just downloaded a 1600 mod list, and Skyrim looks freaking dope now. It looks so cool, and I'm very excited to play through it. But until then, if you guys want to join the Discord and stuff, yeah, I've got a 1600 mod list for Skyrim. If you guys want to join the Discord, I'll be posting when I go live in there. I sometimes play games in there if you guys want to like come out and chill. Games that I'm playing right now are Skyrim, League of Legends. I'm kind of getting a little bit more back into, and I've been playing a lot of AoE 2, Age of Empires 2. That game, like, I remember playing that game as a kid, and it was sick, and it's still sick. I love that game. So, do you guys want to raid somebody? It helps me kind of like connect with people. Who's streaming here that we kind of like, nobody really. So let's go into the software and game development. Who's kind of a lower end streamer that would be cool to raid? Building a home assistant integration, co-working, recording, and periodic chat. Physics-based combat stuff, Unity. You guys want to go see a Unity developer? What do you guys want to go see? We could... This person's just Mao Chow and fucking noodles. Oh yeah, we like that. Co-working and watching hacker documentaries. You can learn Godot. I'm actually learning Godot right now. So Fox Hollow Games. Let's go give them a shout out. Fox Hollow Games. There we go. Bingo. Start raid. Go say hi to him. Monday will be, if it's not before Monday, then it's definitely Monday. And if I don't see you guys before the weekend, have a great weekend, and I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. We'll see you later.